Hey, this is Dillio coming to you another video, and this is a sponsored video featuring DistroKid. DistroKid is the music streaming platform that enables you, the independent artist or beat maker, to stream your music on all music streaming platforms. It's a pretty cool platform. I use it myself as an independent artist, and I'm going to share with you some of my experiences of using that and kind of talk about why I use this platform more than I use any other really platform at this current time. So the first thing I want to talk about is how it works, and let's talk about how much it costs, because I know that matters. You know, I don't like to go into the fluff and like, oh gosh, no, let's dive right into it. So it's basically a subscription-based program that you pay one fee per year that enables you to have your music hosted on all these platforms. Now there are other platforms that enable you to pay one fee and it stays there, you know, forever. And then there are other platforms that are just starting out. They only charge you like $1.99 for the first 4 months, and then you're paying a lot more money after that. And so, and there's even other platforms that renew every year, you know, just for that one song or just for that one album. But the thing that I like about the pricing and the cost of this platform is that you pay one fee per year, and then that fee takes care of all the independent releases that you have. So all the singles that you have, and also all the albums and EPs. You could just keep uploading music over and over again and have this big library of music online that enables you to focus on other things, stuff like that. So if I were to upload 10 singles on other platforms, 10 singles will add up to probably $100 within that year. Or just imagine paying that on one platform where you're paying $100 each year for it to renew, because most singles on all these streaming platforms that help, like DistroKid, cost about $10, give or take, unless you find a discount. But here you're paying like a flat fee, basically of $20 a year for the basic plan that enables you to get Spotify verification, and also you can upload as many songs as you want, as many singles as you want, and that way that provides a big selection of songs that you can have uploaded that people can listen to. So I think that's a pretty cool thing right there, and I like it. It's very affordable. You know, I think that sometimes it can be daunting to pay $50 to $60 on your first album that you put out, and you want to recoup that. You want to feel like, all right, yeah, I put this out. But there's a whole nother part of that that is separate from all these streaming platforms I'm going to talk about, because I wanted to be transparent, be honest about this, so that you can kind of make your own decision on it. So another thing that they give you is called the hyper follow link. Like, you could put this on your Facebook, you could put this on your Instagram. And what this does is that it's kind of like a mini web page that has you featured there, and if they click on it, it adds them as a follower, or adds your listener as a follower on the Spotify playlist. But it also gives you a quick link, a very professional quick link to all the streaming platforms that you want to listen to. So instead of using like a big long URL, you have this hyperfile link. Hey, you want to check out music? Here's a hyperlink. And that falls into a good thing, because I think that for starting artists starting out, that one of the things that you want to make sure that you do is make sure that you upload your music or have your music available. One of the things you want to do is to make sure that you have your music as easily accessible as possible. So that way, so if you want somebody to check out your music and they don't want to forget about you, you want to click on the link so they can get it. Boom, you can listen to it, and then boom, all right, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Whereas you got to click here, 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 here. You don't want to do that. Most people who really want to consume music wants to be able to consume it as easily as possible. So with a tool like the hyperlink, you can make that an easy transition for them to get to your music. Another thing that I didn't know they just released is that you can get your lyrics synced on to Instagram and other platforms, which I think is really cool. You ever see somebody's Instagram story where they're just posting, they're just singing in front of their phone, and then you got the song lyrics coming up there? Well, that's not just for the major label artists. You can have that yourself with the tools that are included in DistroKid, where you can upload your lyrics to all the platforms and have them synced up, which I think is pretty cool. And so now you can even promote your own music and have your own lyrics show up in the song. And I didn't think you could do that. I thought that was some exclusive feature that you had to have a lot of money or a big connection to get. Obviously that not so you, the independent artist, can have that yourself. So my experience with DistroKid has been pretty straightforward. When I upload a song, the cool thing is, like, I don't really have to wait too long before it goes live to the platforms. Other platforms I use, it's taking a while, but they're usually pretty quick about it for me, and that's pretty cool, especially if you just want to drop a single real quick and you want to get it out to people as fast as possible. Like, say you're a YouTuber and you're trying to come out with a funny single, and you're going to shoot a funny music video for it, and this is all happening spur of the moment. You're like, you know, why not? Let's go do it. Once you have that song done, you have a music video, you can upload that song and have that song ready to go faster than you get the video finished. So that's one thing that I like about it. I don't feel like the pockets are being gouged out with the fee, $20 a year. That's like 5 fast food meals a year. It's negligible cost, and I know that other platforms provide a more permanent solution as you pay, but you definitely do pay more out front. However, that goes into my final point with DistroKid and any other music streaming platform that you upload your music to. At the end of the day, you have to build your own brand, and you have to find ways to hustle your music and get your music in front of people too as well. That's the grind. That's not really DistroKid's part. That's not really anybody else's part. That as an independent artist, is up to you to have the resources and tools and know-how to get your music in front of people. But the cool thing about DistroKid is that it makes it easier. That's one less thing you have to worry about to get your music in front of people so that they can listen to and enjoy it. So I hope you like this video. I think it's a great platform. One thing I want to make sure I let you know that if you're considering DistroKid and you don't want to pay the full $20, you don't have to if you want to do the basic plan, because I have a VIP link, and what this VIP link does, it takes 7% off of that $20. So now you're paying, I don't know, about $15 or $13. I don't know the exact math. But if you just wanted to try it out and see if you like it, or if you don't like it, you don't have to come out so much money and stuff like that. I know personal experience that as an independent artist, it really costs on where you put your money and invest into, where you may not have a lot, and not a lot of money is coming from music. So that's why it's important to pay attention to try things out. And I think it's something cool to try out. And if you got a whole catalog of stuff that's on your SoundCloud and on your Reverb Nation, this is a perfect opportunity to take all that backlog catalog music, or music that you never released, or music from tape cassettes, and upload it. And that's another thing philosophically I want to say, and I know I'm fudging my words up, is this. I think that it's cool to be able to go into your back catalog and put music out that you normally wouldn't spend more money on other platforms. So if it doesn't cost you to go find an old tape cassette, and people might want to hear your old tape cassette music or something like that, or just something rare, or maybe some old files or old songs that you finished but never released, you could just go ahead and just upload it and have it in addition to your catalog. And now you have a larger catalog, and now you have a larger portfolio. And so when you're trying to network with other artists and more people in the industry and A&R stuff like that, now you have a catalog of music ready to go, versus saying, hey, have you done anything? I don't have anything. And that's something that I talk about, is that you want to have some music available for people to listen to as easily as possible. Don't get caught being asked about, hey, where's your music? And it's on Reverb Nation. And there's nothing against Reverb Nation. I know I'm talking about that, and I'm not picking on them, because I will probably use them myself for other tools. But the point is, what I'm saying is that mainly people are listening to music on YouTube. Mainly people are listening music on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. So it's very important to be on those platforms. I feel it's important to be on all platforms, whether it's Reverb Nation, Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever. And like I said, DistroKid can be a good tool to do that. It's probably the lowest cost of entry point to get on so many platforms at the same time that I've seen. And it's a yearly subscription, and I think it's pretty cool. And I'll let you know as I continue to release music on it how my experience is. But I hope this lets you know. I hope this is an honest review. I know it's a sponsored video, but I just wanted to share with you my honest opinion about it. I think it's pretty cool, and there's not really a lot to lose when you're trying to build your brand at this point. And I don't mean to say that in a negative way, but I mean to say that is like, go ahead and be brave. Upload your music. Upload your cell phone. You just don't know what can happen once you have a body of work that's available for people to check out. There are people out there that will appreciate it, that will appreciate your music. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Check out DistroKid. I'm out.
Dillio on the track.